This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I'm talking about Amber Heard and apparently what she did, or not Amber Heard personally, but obviously somebody who's rooting for her, somebody close to her, I would assume, is getting bots to, well, give her some big props. If you guys don't know, there's a group on Twitter, Justice for Johnny, who digs up a lot of cool information, stuff like that, and they found this. Amber Heard pays for Korean bots to glorify and defend her. Laugh my ass off. She is so desperate and pathetic. So let's take a look at some details and let's take a look at why we think, or we know pretty much, these are bots. So Sam says here, to think guys, even with the now proven bots, Amber still wasn't trending yesterday, whereas we banded together and made Johnny trend. Fletch here says, funny how our Instagram numbers waver between 3.8 and 3.9. There's got to be a million bots in there. So basically, what I think this is when there's a massive amount of dropping in numbers and climbing in numbers, it might be unnatural, okay? Now, when you have so many hundreds of thousands of followers, it's not impossible, but within a 24-hour period or even 48-hour period, it's very weird that mass numbers go up and down so fast. Andrea says, yes, I noticed these were the majority of the likes on her birthday tweet yesterday. So she birthday tweeted something out, and apparently it got some good attention, and we're thinking a lot of the attention was fake. Zen says, they are bots, human bots in parentheses. They exchange tweets, likes, and retweets for points on sites like youlikehits.com. Twitter will block me if I type the actual site link. The points they get will contribute to their own marketing. Amber stans are buying points for likes, etc. And if you guys remember, about 2 videos ago of mine, I shared the info that Twitter sometimes blocks out links they don't want you to see about Johnny Depp and people saying things about Amber. So this is totally believable to me that the link would be blocked. And then Zen goes on to say, I made a free account to see and you get points for wishing Amber happy birthday, pathetic, really. So that's what's going on. They've got a lot of these Korean bots wishing her a happy birthday and pumping up some numbers. Let's take a look at the actual bots now. Okay, so I can't read Korean, but I've been seeing it in Japan here for like 20 years, and you could see with your own eye that these are all the same exact characters, the same exact letters, just with different faces. So obviously, that's one big hint, or pretty much the only hint we need. These are bots. Here's another set of 3. Same thing. All the same characters, all the same line, all the same length. And here's yet another 3. All the same characters, all the same lines, all the same lengths. So there are people here who do question whether they're actually bots, and it's a good question because we can't just assume. I wonder if they are actually bots. Koreans do have a problem with beauty privilege. Their netizens can be really hardcore when defending their favorites. And then down here, Daltier says, the thing is, their wording in those tweets is exactly the same. If they weren't bots, there would be at least some differences. Okay, I think I read that wrong. There would at least be some differences. There we go. So, like I said before, they're exactly the same, and that's pretty much the indication we need that they're bots. And let's not forget, we're not stupid. We know Amber Heard has a pretty shitty reputation right now, and a lot of people hate her, and a lot of people are out to criticize her. So it would make sense that during her birthday, during what's supposed to be a happy time, she would kind of hire some bots and maybe give herself some, I don't know, what can I say? Fake encouragement, something like that. So let's go down the line with this Twitter thread and see what a few other people are thinking. She hasn't got any American friends at all. Where's her girlfriend, partner? I mean, man, that's taken desperation to a whole new level. Oh, I just thought of why her girlfriend didn't wish her happy birthday greetings. She's going to testify against her. My opinion only. Mary Thorson says, there it is. She really thinks, truly believes, she, all important, what a sad, pathetic contribution to humanity. She wants to be a role model for young girls. She wants to be a role model for domestic abuse. Sick and demented ambition. Well, okay, that's fair, Marianne. Moving on to the right-hand side here. Gabriella says it doesn't help her case that it looks like the same tweet on all the pages. And yeah, absolutely, not for nothing, but it kind of makes her just look stupid and, like was mentioned, pretty desperate. As in, they didn't even bother to change the writing. Again, yeah, I mean, at least if you're going to fake it, try to fake it a little bit better. Sam says, and on top of that, this is pretty sad to look at. Yep, we know. And Sylvia says, this is like a whole industry. Well, yeah, the botting thing is a whole industry. I'm sure they've got it all hooked up where if you're famous or you want some attention, you could go somewhere and get some enhancement to whatever it is, your account, through some bots. So, you guys, let me know what you think of that down below. I'm saying that Twitter, social media, Instagram, YouTube plays a much more important role in this whole thing, this whole entertainment industry, this whole case with Johnny and Amber than people think. Some people like to be like, well, it's just YouTube, it's just Twitter, whatever. But the fact is, and especially now, in this day and age, we're all online, and especially now at this time of the situation, everything's all online. And online is a great way to gauge how many people actually are paying attention to something and actually care about something. So if you're thinking of supporting something like this, go right ahead. Give things likes, give a comment, give your opinion, and even if it gets lost in hundreds of thousands, it still adds to that number that you want it to add to. I'm going to give a big shout out to Nightmare Cosplay. She's been sending me some pretty cool stuff like this right here. She's on Twitter. Give her a follow maybe. Also, if you want to support this channel, I've got a Patreon. Check that out. Got about 13 members. Going pretty good. I'm also doing shout outs, special thanks like this one here. Things like that. So yeah, that's it. I will see you next time.
If you are not subscribed to this channel, The Entertainment Hacker, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now.
Central Parkway in